Scientists are counting on combating COVID's contentious carnage with cannabidiol, CBD. Welcome. My name is David Jolly, and by the way, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I would really appreciate it if you did. Thanks. Well, the legalization of medical marijuana is moving at a snail's pace. And it's frustrating because the benefits are really obvious and the harm is negligible. But new discoveries on how to exploit this amazing plant are appearing before our eyes on a regular basis. Science is now hoping to use the cannabis plant as a weapon to fight the ravages of COVID. A research study preprinted in March 2021, the link is down below, examined the value of CBD and the coronavirus, and the results suggest that CBD could be valuable in both reducing infection rates and the severity of the virus once in the body. The report stated, "Our results suggest that CBD can block the COVID infection at early stages of infection, and CBD administration is associated with a lower risk of COVID infection in humans." The report added, importantly, CBD has the potential of not only to act as an antiviral agent at early stages of infection, but also to protect the host against an overactive immune system at later stages. A quick cut into this video that I filmed actually the first week of January. On January 10th, another report surfaced that studied the possibility of using marijuana to combat COVID. This new study found that two common cannabis compounds could prevent COVID from penetrating isolated human cells in a lab study. The study was conducted by a team of researchers from the Linus Pauling Institute of Oregon State University and the Department of Molecular Microbiology of Immunology at Oregon Health and Science University. The study identified three cannabis compounds and noted them as being effective at blocking the entry of the coronavirus into human cells by glomming or attaching itself onto the virus's spike protein. According to the researchers, the results clearly indicate that CBDA and CBGA are both able to block cell entry by COVID. More on this study in a future video, but right now back to the original video. The advantages of CBD use for those infected or trying to ward off infection include the multiple means of ingestion. CBD does not require an injection in a clinical environment, and CBD only has minor side effects. To quote the great Stephen Hawking, perfection simply doesn't exist. And of course, this is true with CBD. The concerns the researchers have with CBD administration as an agent to combat COVID include the quality of CBD formations available to the public, the amount of CBD used when treating COVID, the distribution limitation of CBD to other tissues in the body after it has been broken down in the liver. The findings suggesting that CBD can be used as a weapon to fight our most important medical battle are exciting. The study suggests that CBD can block COVID infection at its early stages and that use of CBD is associated with a lower risk of COVID infection. That's fantastic, but of course, we need to be prudent as laboratory findings may not be replicated in the same manner in the real world. And while this study is impressive, it's only preliminary, is not yet peer-reviewed, and as the researchers urge, clinical trials are needed to determine CBD's efficacy on humans. Finally, it's important to follow the sage advice from this study, and that is, we strongly caution against the urge to take CBD in presently available formulations as a preventative or treatment therapy at this time, especially without the knowledge of a rigorous randomized clinical trial with this natural product. Hopefully in the years ahead, the initial study of CBD and the benefits and success of fighting COVID will be confirmed. For more videos about cannabis and the law, please subscribe to this channel.